What is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews, the show where I build 10 decks for the brand new set in the brand new format. Of course, Brothers War is releasing. I think it actually comes out next week, I think, for the official release. But I'm on the early access stream. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast. Thank you so much, Wizards, for the account, as always. A one-day event where we get to just have a full account and do what we want to do. So I build 10 new decks. We play 5 games, best of 1 each. Best of 1 because we're just trying to get in as many games as possible. These are all completely new brews. I haven't played a single game with these, and they are jam-packed full of Brothers War cards. So our first deck here is Urza's My Meld. I want to remind you all that my full set review is on YouTube already. Go look for that one. I go over every card, limited, constructed, and let's jump right in here. So the first thing we're going to do is the biggest thing. All right, so there are 3 Meld cards in Brothers War. And, of course, Meld's a mechanic where you take 2 cards and you switch them into 1. And, of course, in paper, it looks kind of ridiculous because it's literally just like, you know, the back of 2 cards. You have, like, card, and they flip over, and then they go from being cards to being, like, 1 big card, which is kind of silly, of course. But on Arena, I don't know how to look, honestly. But the big one here is Urza Lord Protector. So Urza is a 2/4 creature for 3. Makes all your artifacts, instant sorcery cards cost 1 less to cast. Then you have the Mightstone and the Weakstone. 5-mana artifacts, ETBs, draw 2, or give your creature -5/-5. And it's a double power stone. But if you have Urza in play, you can tap 7. And you can meld both of these into Urza Planeswalker. Perhaps one of the most powerful Planeswalkers ever printed because it's literally spread over 2 cards. We have a 5 ability Planeswalker that you get to use twice a turn and has 7 loyalty. +2 to make all your stuff cheaper, +1, draw 2, discard 1, 0 to make 2 tokens, -3 to exile a non-land permanent, and then -10, you get to make your things indestructible and then kill all their things. So this thing can come into play and eat 2 things immediately, make 4 tokens, all sorts of things. It's a very, very powerful card. And a lot of them, there's Meld in one of the old sets in Innistrad, and the cards weren't very good. They never saw any play constructed. It was very, very not uncommon to actually meld something. I think we're going to meld this thing like pretty often, actually. So we have a blue-white control shell here. You know, a lot of the usual cards. You have Teferi, who slows the sunset, which works well with untapping artifacts, which is cool. Karn Living Legacy, perhaps the card that's most excited for Brothers War. The Power Stone card that had no Power Stones to work with. So Karn's going to be a huge card going forward. Some control stuff here. You just destroy evil, disenchant, march, essence scatter, and negate. All of these 2-mana instants play very well with Urza, because you can play Urza and then cast them for 1 immediately, which is super cool. Some rats here to populate and farewell. Of course, depopulating with a Urza in play is not too bad. You draw a card. So there's the blue-white control shell. We're going to control the games. We're going to kill some stuff. And then we're eventually going to flop over and make an Urza Planeswalker and win the game that way. So is it going to work? I have no idea. Brew number 1 of 10. Buckle up. Get in. Young Draco, thanks to the bits. Appreciate that. Let's rock and roll. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, game 1. Urza Celestis Cove. Some Cove's going to gain some life, which is great. This hand's fine. We can keep this. Hand's pretty good. Keep. Chat. Coming out with me. Plains, sure. Cove, yes. First resub, thanks so much. Happens when you bounce a melded thing. I would assume both things go back to your hand. But I'm not exactly sure, honestly. All right, let's play lands. They go. We got Scatter. We got Destroy Evil. Oh, it's a new board, too. That's pretty cool. Siege Veteran. You know what I say about that?
Get off my plate.
Nah. So get the... This is the Mightstone. Trying to click stuff. There's nothing on the new board to click? Oh, no. Arena's really been slacking on the bells and whistles lately, you know? Resto resub. Thanks so much. Month number 2, most important month. We're going to go land go here. We could play Urza, but then we're tapping out. I want to leave Scatter up. And then we can field the rune if you don't have to do that. And then next turn we can go Urza with a spell up. Muriel Shield of Argive, or whatever. Get that out of here, too. What's up, J Doom? Resub, thanks so much. Sungold Sentinel is in, and then we're going to go next turn Urza plus Celestis, probably. So, in, exile a card. Down to 15, thanks to our life gain Cove. Destroy evil again. All right, so we go land. We go. I'm sorry, I can't play Celestis. I'm wrong. Sure, I miscounted. Let's see here. We still play Urza, I think, though. Play Urza, say go. Can't play Destroy Evil as well because I only have one white, which kind of stinks. But here's a Brutal Cathar. That's pretty annoying. But we can definitely Otawara this mid combat. Probably ambush their Sun Gold Sentinel, which is kind of cool too. So, and they'll attack. Get it for 3. Destroy Evil. Not looking very good here, unfortunately. But that's what Celestis is for, to mill some stuff. So we go land, Celestis. And just going to say go. Taking a bop here for sure. Probably should have left Field of Ruin untapped, honestly. It kind of didn't check my auto tapper there. Siege Veteran. Oh, actually. Are they going to help me out here? Oh my god, they're going to help me out here, aren't they? Alright, well. What I was saying about Destroy Evil not being good? Actually, it is. Appreciate that. They got a token here, but we're probably screwed without drawing a Wrath. We have 4 Wraths in our deck. So, here's Karn. I am Karn. It's 2/2 also. Yeah, I might be in some trouble here, honestly. We can bounce this Brutal Cathar with Otawara. Fortunately, we're 1 mana short of playing Karn and Otawaring, and I don't want to say go, so we'll go to Knight, which I guess we'll loot, which isn't too bad, but alright, we'll just say go. We have Otawara. We actually have Otawara and Destroy Evil up, so goes to Knight. We'll draw a card. Draw another Urza. I mean, we're about to get Urza back. I guess if we bounce this, maybe I can kill it too, actually. Let's discard Karn. You draw a Wrath. We need to draw it now. 4 Wraths in a deck, for a reason. Mistress Factory's firing up too. So you have Otawara and Destroy Evil here. They're going to put the counter on the Factory. Okay. Wisely playing around the Destroy Evil this time. If I bounce this, I go to 7. I'm pretty much just dead here. Yeah. We can, like, if we bounce the Veteran, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can bounce Veteran and then maybe live. Oh, they actually played a land. Yeah, actually, I'll bounce this. Is it a non-land? Yeah, I can bounce. So we can do 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still 10. We can field this and bounce. Can I have a mana for that? Oh, I don't have mana for that. Never mind. We're good. Now we're good. I failed to ruin. First game of the day, folks. Getting warmed up. All right, leave me alone. Give me that. Give me this. So that's actually really good. Yeah, that's even better than I thought it was. So let's give me a Plains. So when I draw the Wrath, I can have that. They get a Plains. Now I can actually bounce the Moonrage Brute and then use Urza to block the Valiant Veteran. They can then recast the Cathar, and then I'll draw Wrath and we'll blow them out. So let's do it. Let's bounce this. Pay the life. And Urza will block here. So we go down to 2. I guess this thing's going to get a... So we draw a Wrath here. We didn't draw a Wrath. We draw a Teferi who slows the sunset. I guess it was night anyway. So if it goes to day, I get to eat my Urza. That's so bad. Yeah, we're just dead, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. What are you gonna do? All right. Yeah. I mean, they curved out on us and they killed us. We're dead. Teferi can gain some life, but we can't actually survive this attack. I don't think we have 4 damage here. 5 off the Veteran. They can pump with this thing. If they pump and they pump incorrectly, I guess maybe we could like win the game. But all right, let's do this. Add a white. Play Teferi. Let's untap and gain the life. And untap this, tap this, untap this. So, almost assuredly dead here, but if they screw up and make a thing have 4 toughness and I can kill it, maybe we can survive then. Yeah, we have 4 Wraths in our deck for sure, you know, but definitely, I think both Destroy Evils ended up being pretty bad in this matchup too. Not a good spot for Destroy Evil. Another Valiant Veteran. All right. This is not a human anymore. Or soldier, I mean. And they put a counter on something. What's up, Porygon Z? And they played around Destroy. All right, sure, whatever. So that's fine. I mean, tough first game. You know, typically in a brand new format on day 0, the aggro decks do well because, like, the non-aggro decks are just struggling to figure out what they're doing. So, whatever. What are you going to do? All right. It's fine. We can keep this. Ship it. All right. So, we have Rafine's Tower. You have the old Mightstone and the Weakstone here. A couple Infinity Stones. Carbon reset. Thanks so much. All right. There's some multicolor madness going on over here. Sure. What do you got for me here? Oh, we're going to meld. Don't worry. We have 2 meld decks. The deck list for all these decks will be on my coolstuffinc.com article tomorrow. All deck lists and my thoughts on every deck. And I guess we're going to Celestis. I just want to Emperor into Wheatstone, honestly. Yeah, let me just play Lansing, so you go. So go. Alright, so end step. Wandering Emperor. Resolves and make it 2-2. Unfortunately, we are not able to keep our avatars from Worlds. Sacred Fire. Fine. So if you missed Worlds, I came 5th in Worlds last weekend or 2 weekends ago. I don't know how long it was. And we had our faces as our avatars. It was super cool, but that's not a thing that we can keep on our accounts. So. All right, so play the beach. I mean, they could have like a negate or something like that. I'm gonna cast the Wheatstone here. Should play this and draw 2. Maybe. Sure, resub. Thanks so much. All right, it's ETB draw 2. And we're honestly, they're going to Leyline Binding. I mean, sure. Still draw 2. It seems pretty good to me. Yeah, it's fun. You can always bounce this at some point if you feel like we need to. They're going to play their own Mightstone and Weakstone. Sure. They're also going to draw 2. All right. That's fine. And now if I kill the Binding, I just draw 2 more cards. That's gross. Obviously, I have Marches. So, unfortunately, if I drew the Marches in the last matchup against the White Weenie deck, and the Destroy Evils in this matchup against this deck, would have been a lot better. But, you know, what are you going to do? We're going to attack for 2. And I guess we're going to exile the Bankbuster. And play Celestis also. So you go Celestis, exile, Bankbuster, play Tapland. Hello from Egypt. What's up? That's awesome. Around the world here. Opponent's Justin Parnell. Justin's cool. I like Justin. That's the cool part of early access too, is you're always playing against other content creators and stuff like that, which is super fun. So. You got an Urza here for me. Playing land. Hello from Kansas. Is that awesome? Sure, it's awesome. Wherever you're from, it's awesome. All right, I live on Long Island, you know. Pfft, whatever. As long as you're doing you and having a good time. We got a bunch of cards in hand. We Celestis and we loot, which is great for us. Our hand's terrible right now. And we draw a Deserted Beach. Draw for turn. We draw a Farewell. I mean, destroying all enchantments. Obviously not too bad here. But I'm not really in a rush to cast that just yet. I mean, just play Lansago. We have March and Odawara. End step Wandering Emperor. That's annoying, but sure. Sacred Fire's a little weird. Also end step. Cycle Jetmer's Garden. Sure. Alright. So we can just like Odawar of a token, honestly. So we can attack the Wandering Emperor with R2-2. Yeah, actually, Ganjo. Actually, Ganjo's better. Let's Ganjo instead. Playing 5 games, best of 1 with each deck, as we always do on 10 New Brews. Want to get as many games in as possible, as many decks as possible. 5 games, best of 1. The goal here is to just, you know, try as many games as possible, see how the decks feel. And these are all completely untuned decks, playing all for the first time, just built them today. That's the fun of it. You get to see what cards work and don't work. We're going to play Urza. Urza's going to resolve. 1, 2, 3. So they're like pretty close to melding. I guess we're going to march this. We're definitely pretty behind on cards here, unfortunately. We have to farewell, we will. They're going to Urza's Command. Make a tap Power Stone and scry 1. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna loot. Discard a land. Draw for turn. It's disenchant. I mean, I think a farewell here, killing all artifacts and enchantments isn't too bad, actually. I want to get my Mightstone back, draw 2 cards, kill their Mightstone, kill their mana. So let's attack this. And then we're going to play tap us for white. Cast Farewell, and our graveyard's going to, graveyard's going to exile graveyards, enchantments, and artifacts. Graveyards, enchantments, and artifacts. Get my thingy back, draw 2. And we draw 2 cards. And we have a Teferi and a Negate. Okay, we can't play Teferi, obviously. We could use Odawara with this thing. The Power Stone mana is obviously weird because it's only used in certain spots. You can't use it to cast spells. But you can use it for abilities and things like that too. So, definitely, I think we're going to get used to. Kind of a weird effect. They're going to play another one of their own might. So we're going to negate this for sure because like it's just a +2 and it's dangerous to have in play anyway. So fire off the negate here. Awesome. And now we are looking pretty good. We have a lethal threat on Wandering Emperor. We have a lot of mana in play. They're gonna. Oh my god, this is so awesome for us. Oh, they're binding the token. All right, never mind. They bind in the Wheatstone again. That'd been sick, but they did not. So now we have this Emperor. We have no actual answer to just yet. But that's okay. We'll play Teferi. Just draw off it immediately. Look at top 3. And we get an Urza, maybe? A Karn. The one thing that really pisses me off is that you cannot... you can't cast Karn off Power Stones. Which is kind of bullshit, actually. Because it only casts non-artifact spells. And, of course, Karn is not an artifact. So, that's really annoying. But we have Negate, we have Disenchant up. We should get to say go here. Big flavor fail. Big one.
Still a piece of garbage.
Not cool. Make a 2/2. Sure. Play land. This negate's looking pretty spicy here. Alright. We could just Odawara this token. Odawara in the token's like pretty good, honestly, because it buys us a lot of time for our own Planeswalkers. Yeah, let's do this. Odawara this. Goes to Knight. Doesn't matter that much. We got Buster now too. It's pretty sweet. So let's go tap for 2. Tap a land. Untap both of these. And then Power Stone again. Buster. Draw off Buster immediately. Draw land. All right, let's play Karn. Let's play Karn.
I am Karn.
And then we're just gonna minus and draw. Let's pay 3. So I still have a negate up. Oh my god, that's pretty sick. Buster, Teferi, or Wandering Emperor. I think Emperor. Pretty sweet. There's Segio here. Negate and Disenchant up. Kind of like it. Yes, Karn is perhaps the most excited. I think Karn is the person most excited for the set in all formats. Karn Living Legacy actually looks kind of good now. And then, of course, there's a million more targets for Karn the Greater. 3 damage to each creature and each Planeswalker. Nah, we're gonna counter this. This card's good. Brotherhood's End, pretty sweet card. What's up, Tandy? What's up, Todd? All right, get that out of here. They have another one, maybe. Sack the Emperor and make a token. Why didn't? Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Draw another Buster. All right, so let's Buster up here. Let's draw. We got a land. We can draw with Karn, make a Power Stone. We can like play another Buster. We can draw off that. We can untap some stuff. We got Emperor for the 2/2. Let's Buster. I should draw off the Teferi. No, let's just do this. So we can untap our. Yeah, I should draw Teferi. I think that was dumb. That's okay though. Let's do this. Little awkward sequencing here, but ooh, Urza. Hello, Urza. We can meld next turn with our Teferi mana. Let's make a Power Stone and leave out Emperor plus Disenchant and activate. Play this, gain a life, and just say go. We're gonna meld, folks. Who's hyped to meld right now, huh?
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
The Emperor will see you now. Fire in the block. They're gonna Leyline Binding? Aw. Yeah, you got me. Alright, sure. Well, it's gonna be hard to meld now, but whatever, I guess. Now the binding's gone, so. Can't crew. That's fine. Did you miss a third path Iconoclast? I don't know what that is. What's third path Iconoclast? So Teferi's gonna die. We have a lot of mana, though. Obliterating Bolt. Could destroy binding in response. Yeah, it does work, actually, I think. You're right. Good catch. I missed that. Good catch. Oh, the Pyromancer. Yeah, we're playing Pyromancer later. Yeah, that's good thinking. Draw a card, you destroy evil. I mean, we can do it here, right? 3, we have... I think it's time, folks. You ready for this? We're going to try it. We're going to give it a spin. Here we go. That's it? No cool animation? We freaking melded Urza. There's no cool animation? That's bullshit. Alright, what are we going to do here? We're going to just make tokens and draw cards, I guess. I don't know. There's so many options. Sure, let's make tokens. And then I guess draw. I don't know. Oh, negate was sick. That was a great draw. Alright, we'll discard the Disenchant. Make a 2/2 here. And I think we got this one wrapped up. I think. We have negate to defend our Urza. They have a Bank Buster. I guess we counter this, because this is 3 more cards to combine answers. Yeah, whatever. This is fine. Negate this. And a land. Alright, so that should be the game. Urza doesn't necessarily win the game quickly, but it does win the game pretty handily. Let's exile target non-land permanent. And plus the Wandering Emperor. And I guess we'll make 2 more tokens and crew. Oh, I could have drawn up the... Sure, whatever. Whatever, sure. Just crew with this thing. A little sloppy sequencing, but I think we're gonna be okay this game, if I had to guess. Play Celestis. Play the Wheatstone, draw some cards. Yeah, I think that flipping Urza is like a pretty real thing, honestly. If I had to guess, looks pretty real. Look at those eyes. Sacred Fire targeting my Wandering Emperor. It's dead. Sacred Fire flashback on my token. I mean, every turn I have Urza in play, I'm having a good time, so this is fine by me. We draw Field of Ruin. We can draw off this thing. Another Urza. I can Meld again. Doesn't even do anything, but sure. I guess just like... Let's just draw, I guess. Opponent's being a good sport for sure, yeah. Almost too good of a sport. Like, draw 2. Discard Celestis. Fire up a Buster. Actually, yeah, just attack, whatever, sure. Attack with everything. Double Meld. Chat wants double Meld. When one Meld is not enough. Alright, you're up. Alright. Urza Planeswalker takes it down. That's it. 10 New Brews is over. We already melded in our second game. There's nothing else to do. New Teferi is super cool, but like I don't think it's like needs another like big card draw engine, so it's not in this deck. I'm playing a different deck. Alright. So scatter. Baird. Okay. Got Essence Scatter and March. Angel Fire Ignition. We're gonna March here. It's pretty unlikely that Disenchant's gonna be good against them. And this gives them a token as well, so we'll just pop this off now. I feel like the Marches are like the perfect pitch spells. Where they're not broken like Solitude and stuff, but they do give you the option to occasionally go a little cheaper if you're willing to pay the cost. I like it a lot. Alright, so you have Celestis into a Mightstone here. Shock reset, thanks so much. Kamano faces Kaka, whatever. And just say go. Okay. And we're going to Mightstone, Weakstone, and draw 2. Keep her coming. Farewell, sick draw. 91 new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome. First time with that follow, but watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. What is up, my friends? Alright. I mean, they're not really doing much, but sure. We draw Destroy Evil. It's actually pretty fine here. We could go day and then just go back to night immediately. And then we have Evil up too. Let's do that. Let's tap these 3. Flip it to day. Loot. Gain a life. Discarding the Field of Ruin. And then we're going to play Tranquil Cove. And say go with Destroy Evil and Essence Scatter up. And we're going to loot again. And go to night. Luke! New sub, what's your name? Where you from? I just don't even bother Destroy Evil, honestly. Like, we have Farewell, too. And Scatter and Buster. I discarded this, actually. We're freaking 24, so... What are Field of Ruins for? For killing non-basic lands. There's a new creature land in town. Electrostatic Infantry. Ooh. Playing this card later, too. And Ancestral Anger. Give it to your anger. That's cool. I respect that. Yeah. Take 3. We're going to untap. Oh, Escort. Sacrifice this creature you control indestructible in a turn. That's pretty cute. So they can, like, save their infantry now. I'm sorry, Feral Exiles. Never mind. Yeah, this is kind of a disaster for our opponent, but sure. Untap and go back to day. And loot. And discard Destroy Evil again. And Celestis, sure. I mean, we're going to Farewell here. We're going to Buster, too. We'll play a land. Play a land. And we're going to Buster and Farewell on Creature and Graveyard. Graveyards. Creatures. Whoosh.
Get off my my plane.
Fortunately, Indestructible's no good here. Alright, and, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair concession. Alright, so we're 3-0 now? We're rocking and rolling. Alright, we're going to keep. It's a little bit sketchy with the 2-lander. We have a Bankbuster to draw and Celestis, so... Did I meld Urza yet? Yeah, not like 5 minutes ago. That's why you got to watch the stream every minute of every day. Never miss a moment. Because you never know what you're going to miss. Bushwhack, a little lay of a land. Alright. Sort of Driven Land too. God, we're so good. So good. Bustin, Celestising, Carning. Blue-green lay of a land, huh? Alright, where's Celestis? Meld is not impossible? No, not at all, actually. I think the Meld cards are kind of good. Like, both Urza and Titania seem very playable. Destroy Evil. We're going to Karn and make a Power Stone. And that's really it, I guess. It's a little awkward to, like, not have a counterspell up this turn. Maybe we could wait, like, one turn in theory. But I'm just going to do it. They're tapped out. Just cast Karn, make a Power Stone, so go. We can funnel our Power Stones into our Bankbuster, have a bunch of mana up. They play a creature, we can Wrath, and then we can maybe negate up also for later. Ooh, Cartographer's Survey. We're playing this card later, too. Playing this card later, and I'm actually pumped about it. That was sick. Alright, surprise! Surprise Stomper attack. So we're gonna just destroy Evil here, probably. Let's draw off of Buster. Start there. And then we're gonna Power Stone again. And we have Destroy Evil and Negate up. I'm gonna Destroy Evil right now in case they have like a protection spell or something, some weird bullshit we're not like prepared for. So I'm just gonna kill this. And we say go. A lot to do here on these Power Stones with Karn. Land number 8 and 1 with the Multiverse. No, we don't allow that to happen here. Right? That's not how this is gonna go. Draw, depopulate again. Draw Bankbuster. And draw the Mightstone and the Wheatstone. Let's draw 2 off of this. Shouldn't be bad sport. What do you mean? Why are you booing me? I'm right. And I have enough mana to... I can make it day. Or night or whatever, because we're like just not doing anything right now. Our hand's pretty bad, so let's just do that, I guess. And we will make it night. Discard it to populate. Make a Power Stone, just say go. Alright. Tapped out. Do your thing, Multiverse. We got an exploration here. I communicate only via the medium of cliche and reference as far as I can tell. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. First time here. Zeus's Many Journeys playing that later. And Survey? Wow. We're playing these cards later, but our deck looks pretty different than this, honestly. Alright, untap. And draw a Disenchant. Discard Depopulate again. And then draw a Field of Ruin. We're definitely going to draw some cards off Karn. I have, I think, 2 more negates in my deck. I do have 2 more negates in my deck. We're going to put a lot of cards in this, try and find me a negate. Draw this. Emperor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play some walkers, too. It's like minus Karn for 5, maybe? 5's a lot. Let's just try 4. Farewell to Teferi. Sure, here's Teferi. Can play Teferi. Blue. I just want to draw anyways. It doesn't actually matter what we do with this, but sure. And we're going to look at the top 3. So looking for our... that works too, for our negate. Urza's pretty cool too. And we're going to say go with Disenchant, Wandering Emperor, March up. We got Meld next turn again. What's up, who? Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Jim D. Fear in chat. It's going to resolve. So this is a future sight, but they can play one spell per turn free. They played a land. Cityscape Leveler. If you cast a spell, whenever it attacks, destroy up to one target non-land permanent. We can beat this. Sure. They're going to kill my Karn. And they're going to make it 8/8. We'd like to exile this if possible. They're going to play Joint Exploration. So let's disenchant this thing. And then we're going to... I'll just march this, I guess. Because we don't want them to be able to unearth it. Oh, I'm sorry. I can just Urza it. That's even better. So Urza exiles also. Let's untap. And we're going to play Urza. And we're going to flip Urza. And we're going to call it a day. I'm so disappointed with this animation, honestly. So we're going to exile target non-land permanent. And I guess we'll draw. And discard a tap land. Play a land. We're going to crew an attack, I guess, too. Crew attack. And we're going to draw. We're going to pay X as 1. Just draw a card. And I think that's enough. We'll just say go. Yeah, Urza's like pretty good. Only the multiverse again? Alright, sure. We can't stop it. Here it is. What's your freebie? Land off the top. 2 green. Play Azusa's off the top. So they're gonna... You don't have to play a card for free, so they're gonna hold on to their freeness. Okay, that's pretty good. Sure. Well, this next fun. I mean, this card is pretty powerful. Future Sight's a really good card. And they're going to destroy my Celestis. Play Wandering Emperor. Shield counter. Don't like the shield counter there at all because, like, we have exiling effects, obviously. So, we have exiling effect literally in play in Urza. So, we're going to put a counter on... Let's make a creature, actually. Make a creature. And then we're going to, on tap, we got to exile this one with the multiverse. We also have our marches, too. So, draw Field of Ruin. This costs 8. This costs 7. I think we're playing a pretty big march here, honestly. We're going to march this for 7, exile the multiverse thing, and I guess draw some stuff. Let's make a Power Stone, put a counter here, exile this, or draw this. Alright. Yeah, we'll just march this. We can't use Power Stones, obviously, but whatever. So, not the most efficient of all time, but whatever. Hit this. And tap all of that. So have a treasure and a... Sorry, we could actually cast the Mightstone here, too. We should just cast this, I guess, right? Cast this, too. And we're going to -5/-5, I guess? I just drawn. I don't know. We're in pretty good shape here, so... I got a crude also in attack. Whatever, sure. Urza sounds like a villain. Isn't Urza like kind of like not very good? What's up, Yogi? We got a big red deck. We got lots of decks. Lots of decks, my friend. 10 New Brews. This is only brew number 1 of 10. There we go.
After it was all over, he took us in the house to serve his pancake.
Alrighty then. Remember, folks, as we always do with 10 New Brews, if it's the first time here, I do this every set. The brew with the most comments on YouTube will get a guaranteed redo. I may redo some other ones also, but that one gets a guaranteed redo. Ooh, reinforced Ronin. Mono right here to try and put us in our place. And it's honestly going to be pretty good against our hand. Our hand's pretty slow. No blue mana, but we have a Field of Ruin to get blue. We would have had, in theory. And then, like, our deck's a lot very white anyway, so. Damn. Very aggressive. Alright. Might be in trouble here. Oh, there's Urza. We can't cast it, though. So, we're just going to draw off Buster and try and draw a blue-white tap land. Or not. Alright. We have Emperor next turn, I guess. It's like the thing. Urza would have been really, really good there. It has a 2/4. Unfortunately, we can't cast it, so. Ronin again. And Iron Apprentice. And Iron Apprentice. Alright, down to 12. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. Take the Wrath here. We're 12. We're still pretty much, pretty up against the wall, but it's kind of hard to turn that one down. Here's a Kamano. The Reinforced Ronin is actually really, really good against us because we don't, against all of our sorcerer speed stuff, we can't really do it, but obviously Urza's going to block if we draw a blue source. If we draw a blue source. If.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Alright. We Urza here. And just Urza, right? We could Wandering Emperor and just like exile the Ronin and gain some life. It's not too bad. Doesn't use our mana that effectively, but Mightstone and Weakstone not really a thing here, so we can't maybe do something more proactive than that. We could Mightstone, Weakstone, draw 2 and then draw Buster, but like that's like pretty sketch. Guess they go. End step, strike me. Strike me down. Come on up. Alright. This can be for 3. They're going to play Phyrexian Dragon Engine. Sure. They're going to not Ronin? Nah, they can't resist. Alright, so we're going to Emperor, exile, untap. You draw a land, you get to Farewell. Just have Mightstone if you don't, so exile this. Gain some life. Draw land for Farewell. Draw land for Farewell, please. Not quite. That's fine. Make it 2/2 and say go. Yeah, that's fair. 2/2 say go. We could, I guess we could like Mightstone, Weakstone hit this. I guess I can kill this and then draw a card off Buster too. That's pretty good. Actually, I'll just do that. I guess they can unearth it then though, and they draw 3 on the discard. Yeah, I'm gonna try and Emperor it, I think. It's like pretty transparent, but them unearthing this and drawing 3 is pretty good, so I know it's 5 to unearth, but like if they have spells in their hands, bad for us. If they have lands, it makes it really good for them. So block here. The Emperor will see you now. All right, that was pretty good too. Wandering Emperor still good. Here's Kamano. And Sky Resup, thanks so much. Tranquil Cove for a little life gain. Is it Urza time? Or do we wait on Urza? Could Mightstone just draw 2? If we Mightstone, draw 2, then draw another one. I actually like that a lot. Do this, draw 2. And then we have Negate. Can't cast Negate though, so just draw off this real fast. Alright. Ooh. March isn't bad, actually, but we're going to play Tapland to gain some life. We don't have a pain-free blue source yet, so... This is the big turn. If we untap here safely at least 5 life, I think we're good to go. Oh, yeah. Woo, boy. All right. Now I get to do whatever I want. We're going to go land Urza, go. And now we have negate. March. Yeah, sure. Sick. All right. So 4-1. That was a pretty impressive showing for Urza there. We melded, what, two or three times? And obviously, it's like part of it is like the deck just being good itself. It's just playing good cards in general. And, you know, once you have control of the game, you can just like win with anything anyway. But I gotta say, Urza's pretty good. You know, the body's fine. It blocks well. You can't cut it down. You can't lightning strike it. Mightstone and Weakstone's like a perfectly reasonable card to cast also. The blue white cards, like Teferi is actually actively much better in this deck because we have like Celestis and Wheatstone. Buster's obviously pretty good. Urza plays well with the spells. This list ain't perfect, but definitely a pretty cool first shot here at the format. So that's it for this brew. If you're on stream, though, don't go nowhere. You plant your ass down. The only time you get up is to get some popcorn, because I love popcorn, right? But YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and look for more 10 New Brews going up as they do.